Good day, students. How are you doing? And how has been the holiday so far? I believe I'm speaking with the year 7, 8, and B. Tomiwa, hope you are good. Tobilope, hope you are fine. Tomini, are you doing fine? So you are welcome back to class. The first topic before us this third term is volume. So we want to consider volume. The volume of an object or substance is the amount of space occupied by the object or the substance. That is what is called volume. For example, you have a container, you have a bucket, and you have to fetch your water. Once you fetch the water to the brim, it therefore means that the water will begin to overflow. It means that the bucket has actually reached its maximum capacity. So it therefore means that the volume of that particular bucket cannot extend because it has filled to the brim. So we want to look at some units under volume. We must note the following one. From your elementary mass, 100 centimeter will give you 1 meter. Therefore, 1 meter cube will give us 100 centimeter multiplied by 100 centimeter multiplied by 100 centimeter. Let's look at it. 100 centimeter will give us 1 meter. And don't forget, we are dealing with volume. And volume means we have meter, we multiply meter with meter to give us meter cube. Therefore, if you have 1 meter cube, what will be the answer? It therefore means it will give us 1 meter multiplied by 1 meter multiplied by 1 meter. Therefore, 1 meter cube will be equals to 100 centimeter multiplied by 100 centimeter multiplied by another 100 centimeter. And knowing fully well, just to multiply, count the numbers of zeros you have. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Therefore means you have 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And the centimeter, you count. This is 1, 2, 3. And that means you have centimeter cube. So it therefore means that 1 meter cube will give you what we have, which is just 1 million centimeter cube. And that's what we have. Similarly, 1 centimeter is also equal to 10 millimeter. Yeah. So it means 1 centimeter cube will give us 1 centimeter times 1 centimeter. And now since we know that 1 centimeter is equal to 10, it therefore means that will give us 10 millimeter multiplied by 10 millimeter multiplied by 10 millimeter, which will give us 1000 millimeter cube. Let's move to the next slide. Now we want to look at volume of a cube or cuboid by calculation. Now let's see. A cuboid is a very good example of what we call a mattress box. So which we can actually draw, which has the length and breadth. So if we produce another one like this, this comes to this side, we form this, and this gives us a typical example of what a cuboid is all about. You observe that you have what is called a length, you have the base, and also the height. If this is your length, you have your base, let's say this is our height. So therefore, what will be the volume? Let's go to another slide. It therefore means that the volume V of a cuboid will be equal to the length multiplied by the breadth multiplied by height multiplied by height. So due to that space, so it means the volume V equals to length times breadth times height. And don't forget the unit will be in what? In centimeter cube or meter cube, or whatever the case may be. Now, therefore means also recall, who can tell us the formula for calculating area of a rectangle that you have been taught from your elementary school? Yes. Ayomide, can you tell us the area the formula to calculate the area of a rectangle. Alright, you are correct. Area of a rectangle, you have to recall that the area of a rectangle is equal to length times breadth. Are we together? Therefore, we can also conclude, since the base of a rectangle or of a keyboard is just like the form of a rectangle, it means that the volume of a keyboard is equal to the base area multiplied by the height. And that is the second formula we can use. We can call this one the first formula we can use, and this is the second formula. Are we together? Yes. We can move on back to our slide. So therefore means that we have the base area times the height. Next, we want to look at is cube. Who can give me an example of a cube shape? Yes. Do we have anybody? Oh, good. A very good example of a cube is our sugar. You know that cube sugar is a very good example of a shape of a cube. Note, a cube has equal faces, hence equal sides. It means that all the sides of a cube are equal, and also the faces are also equal. It therefore means that they have equal length. Therefore, what will be the volume for a cube? So the volume of a cube, will be equal to, since they have equal faces, that will give us length multiplied by length multiplied by length. And you therefore means that the volume equals to cube. So it therefore means that is the formula to calculate the volume of a cube. Can we move to the next slide, which is our first example? It says that a room is 6 centimeters long, 4.2 centimeters wide, and 3.2 centimeters high. What is its volume? 6, 4.2, and 3.2. Let's choose our working solution to example 1. It says the length equals 6 centimeters. The breadth is 4.2, which is called width. 4.2 centimeters. And the height is 3.2 centimeters. 3.2 centimeters. So from this now, it means we have the length, the breadth, and the height. So for learning, can you tell us the formula we are going to use? Okay. It therefore means that the volume of a cube is equal to the length times the breadth times the height. Are we together? So let's take another fresh page. It therefore means that our volume equals to the length is 6 centimeters multiplied by 4.2 centimeters multiplied by 3.2 centimeters. Herein, when you multiply 6 centimeters by 4.2 centimeters, what do you have? It means you have 4.2 centimeters multiplied by 6 centimeters. 6 times 2, what will you have? Yes, 12. Find out. 6 times 4, that is 24. Plus 1, that will give you what? 25.2. Now, centimeter multiplied by centimeter will give you centimeter square. Abibat, you also have 3.2. Multiply it also by 3.2 centimeter. 2 times 4, 2 will give you what? 4. 2 times 5 will give you what? 10. 2 times 2 is what? 4. Plus 1, you have 5. 3 times 2 will give you what? 6. 3 times 5 will give you what? 15. It means you write 5 and you keep 1. 3 times 2 will give you 6 plus the 1, you have what? 7. So at this point, you add up. This is 4, 6, 0, which is 10, and this is what? 8. Now, except, now you check how many decimal points you have here. 1, and this is also what? 1. So how many decimal places all together? 2. So count. 1, 2. So it means you have 80.64 centimeter cube. Let's go back to our slide. 80.64 centimeter cube. Any question? Can we move on? Alright. Now example 2. Where it says the volume of a bus is 176.4 centimeter cube. If the base area of the bus is 36 centimeter square, calculate its area. Calculate its area. Let's pick a fresh. Now the question says that we have the volume to be what? 176.4. 176.4 centimeter cube. And we're also given the base area. The base area as what? 36. As 36 centimeters squared. The question says we should find the height. The height is unknown. So who can tell us what we have to do? It therefore means that the height, it means the volume is equal to the base area multiplied by our height. So what is, so since our volume is given as 176.4 centimeter cube is equals to our base area is given as 36 centimeter square times the height. Therefore, who can tell us what you want to do? We are looking for height, and you know the volume and the base area. Therefore, you divide both sides by what? By 36 centimeter square. If you divide both sides, that is 176.4 centimeter cube divided by 36 centimeter square, which is equals to 36 centimeter square times height over 36 centimeter square. This will cancel this. Therefore, our height is equals to this centimeter cube will cancel this. So we are left with 1 centimeter, which is 176.4 over 36 centimeter. Are we together? So what is the final answer? It means we have 176 divided by 176.4 divided by 36. It means that our answer H is equal to what? That is 4.9 centimeter. So if you don't understand, let's do the calculation here. We have 176.4 divided by 36. Yes, we can try and break it. If you divide 2 by 2, this will give you 18. Divide 17 by 2, what will you have? You have 8. You keep 1. In 16, you have 8. In 4, you have 2. Divide 2 by 2 again, you have 9. Here you have 4.1. So how many times will 9 go in 44? How many times? that is 9 times. 4 times, which will give you 36. So it means you have 4, and therefore means you have 44 minus 36. This is 14, you have 8. So it means that 4 cannot go in 8. Therefore, how many times will 9 go in 81? That will give you 9 times. Put your point. So that is how we come across 4.9 centimeter. Do you understand? Any question? So you see, we have our answer as 4.9 centimeter. Yes, example 3. A cube of side 23 centimeter. What is the volume of the cube in meter cube? What is the volume in meter cube? Let's go to our board and let's pick a fresh page. The question says that the volume, a cube of side 23. So it means that the length, and don't forget to say one of the characteristics of a cube is that they have equal length. So it means the volume of our cube. Yes, who can recall the formula? Who can recall? Yes. Okay, for line, that is length times length times length. And since we are looking for the volume, the length is given to be 23. That is 23 centimeter multiplied by 23 centimeter multiplied by 23 centimeter. So if we multiply, what is 23 times 23? Let's do it. 23 times 23. 3 times 3, what do you have? You have 9. 3 times 2, what do you have? You have 6. 2 times 3, you have 6. 2 times 2, you have 4. So it means you have 9 to 5 centimeter square. Multiply by the last 23 also. 3 times 9 class. So 27, you are right. 7, you keep 2. 3 times 2, what do you have? You have 6. Plus the 2, you actually pass, you have 8. 3 times 5, you have 15. 2 times 9, class, you have 18. You keep 1. 2 times 2, 4 plus the 1, you actually keep outside. That will be 5. And 2 times 5, you have 10. So this is 7 class. 8 plus 8, yes, 16. You are correct. You keep 1. 5 plus 5, you have what? 10 plus the 1. What will you have? 11. 1 plus the 1, that is 2, and this is 1. So it means our answer is 12167 centimeter cube. Let's check. 12167 centimeter cube. Therefore, in meter cube now, what do we have to do? And don't forget what we said earlier on. Let's pick is so in meter cube now, 1 meter cube, what will you have now? Since our answer is in centimeter cube, that is 12167. You divide it by 1 million. Now this will be your answer. So it means that our answer in meter cube will be equals to how many times 1 million go in this place? This is 0. You put point and you add another 0 to this. It means this is 121,000. And 1 million divided in 121,000 is not possible. You add another 0, you put a 0 here. So how many times with this? This is 1,216,700. It should go here 1 times. So it means this will give you 12167 in meter cube. And that is the volume. Any question? Let's check. Yes, correct. Can we move on? Ask your question. Am I too fast? Okay. Now example 4. And I think we should be the very last example for today. Says the volume of a cube is 125 meter cube. What are the dimensions of the cube? What are the dimensions of the cube? The volume is given. The question says that the volume, which is question 4, is equals to 125 centimeter cube. The question asks what will be the dimension, which is the length that we don't know. Now we can record the volume of a cube. Yes, volume of a cube. Later, it means the volume is equals to a cube. Emmanuel, what will be the next step? What is the next step? Yes, you substitute. Therefore, it means 125 centimeter cube is equals to a cube. Omefe, what will be the next thing to do here? We have to look for the value of L. And how do we achieve that? We take the cube root of both sides. So it means the cube root of 125 centimeter cube is equal to the cube root of a cube. Now, what will be the cube root of 125? It simply means what is that number that multiplies itself 3 times that will give you 125. You can make use of your SCM approach to get the answer 125. What number can we use to divide 125? Yes. Yes, I'm waiting. Okay, 5. You are right. That is 5. 5 in 12. That gives 2. You mean that 2 in 25 is 5. 5 in 25, you have 5. And 5 in 5, you have 1. You observe that 5 repeats itself 3 times. It therefore means that the cube root of 125 is equal to 5. And the cube root of L is that L multiplies itself 3 times. Is L. Therefore, we say that our L is equal to 5 centimeters. Any question? Any question? Let's check from our slide. L equals to 5 centimeters. And the next thing is class font or your own font. The question 1 says a paper box is 12.3 centimeters long, 7.5 centimeters wide, and 8 centimeters high. Calculate the volume of the box. Calculate the volume of the box. You observe that this box follows a keyboard. Number 2, a rectangular tank is 6.4 meters long, 4.8 meters wide, and 2 meters high. What is the volume of the tank? Number 3, the volume of a box is 90 centimeters cube, and its base area is 20 centimeters square. What is the height of the whole box? And question 4 says copy and complete the table below. In the table you have the length, you have the width, the height, and the volume. It therefore means for A, you have to find the volume. For B, you have to find the length. And for the C, you are looking for height. And D, you are also looking for the height. So if any question that you are somewhat challenged, please feel free to put it at the comments. End of the lesson 1. Thank you for your attention.
Sorry.